Good morning students. This is the second session of female reproductive system. Last class we have discussed ovary, fallopian tube and uterus of female reproductive system. Now we will discuss about the vagina, external female genital organ, that is the vulva and associated glands. There are two glands associated with the female reproductive system. These are vestibular gland or Bartholin's gland and mammary gland. Now we will study the vagina. Uterus is the triangular structure having three parts: fundus, corpus and cervix. The cervix having a canal called the cervical canal. The cervical canal opens exterior into the vagina through the external orifice. Through the external orifice or external OS means orifice. The vagina is the copulatory chamber of the female. Clear? The vagina is the copulatory chamber of the female. In virgin state, a perforated hymen, thin membranous structure present called the hymen, generally which is absent for different activities like sports, cycling, running, etc. The vagina is composed of three layers. These are inner mucosa, middle muscular layer and the outer tunica adventitia. Inner mucosa, middle muscular layer and the inner tunica adventitia. The mucosa also forms some ridges inside the vagina called vaginal rug. The vagina provides number of ridges on the inner side called the vaginal rug. Clear? The mucosa is composed of non-keratinized stratified squamous epithelium. The mucosa is the middle inner layer of the vagina or faces to the lumen of the vagina. It is composed of non-keratinized stratified epithelium. These cells stores glycogen. The cells of the mucosa stores glycogen and some bacteria lives inside the mucosal layer. These bacteria are lactobacillus and lactonostoc bacteria. These bacteria are lactobacillus and lactonostoc bacteria. By the fermenting action of the bacteria, some acids are formed inside this vagina which inhibit the growth of other microbes, so that this bacteria gives protection to the vagina from the attack of other bacteria or from the growth of other bacteria. Okay, the vagina is the copulatory chamber of the female. It is lined by three layers. These are tunica adventitia, outer layer, middle is the muscular layer and inner mucosa. The mucosa is composed of non-keratinized stratified means multi-layered compound. Non-keratinized, keratin is a horny protein found on the epithelium. If it is present, called keratinized epithelium, or absent, called non-keratinized epithelium. The vagina or the inner part of the alimentary canal and the reproductive tract is composed of non-keratinized squamous epithelium. In this cell, some glycogens are found and some bacteria live in the mucosal cell. These are lactobacillus and lactonostoc bacteria. These two bacteria produce acid by fermenting action. These two bacteria produce some acid by fermenting action which protects the vagina from the growth of other microbes. Next part is the vulva, or it is the external female genital organ. It is vulva or external female genital organ. All the rest part of the female reproductive system, that is ovary, fallopian tube, uterus and vagina, all are found inside the abdominal cavity. Only the visible part of the female genital part is the vulva. It is the external female genitalia. It is the external female genitalia. In the vulva, there is a depression found in the middle called the vestibule. In the vulva, there is a depression in the middle called the vestibule. The vestibule is the depression found in the middle having two openings. One is urethral opening or a small upper opening. Small upper opening is the urethral opening, and a large opening found below the urethral opening is the vaginal opening. The urethral opening, it is the opening for the removal of the urine, and the vaginal opening, otherwise called birth canal, it is the opening of the birth of a baby or the menstrual flow. In case of male, one passage is found for removal of semen and the urine. So in case of male, it is called urinogenital duct, but in case of female, the urinary opening and the genital opening are quite different. There are two openings found in the vestibule. Vestibule, the depression having two openings, upper urethral opening and the lower vaginal opening. Clear? Now, the vestibule is enclosed by leaf-like structure called labia minora. The vestibule is covered by a leaf-like structure, just like stomata. The guard cells cover or encloses a cavity called the stoma. Similarly, the labia minora is equal to the guard cells. Clear? Leaf-like structure called labia minora, which encloses the vestibule, and the labia minora again surrounded by a major covering called the labia majora. Labia minora covered by another covering called the labia majora. At the junction of the labia minora, on the upper side, an elevated structure found called the clitoris. It is highly sensitive organ, and the rubbing of clitoris causes sexual pleasure. It is homologous to the penis, or it is homologous to the glans penis of male, because the clitoris here it is reduced. It is a muscular structure found at the upper junction of the labia minora, and the clitoris partly covered by the extension of the labia minora. It is covered by the extension of the labia minora. The clitoris is equal to the glans penis of male. It is equal to the glans penis of male, or it is otherwise called homologous to penis, because the clitoris also composed of the tissues which is found in the penis, like corpora cavernosa. The clitoris also composed of the tissues of penis like corpora cavernosa. But the difference is that here any opening urethra is absent. In case of male, the penis contains corpora cavernosa, and inside the penis urethral opening is found, but here the urethral opening is not present. Clear? The upper part is called mons pubis. It is elevated area. It is fatty area, elevated area called mons pubis. When mature, it possesses pubic hair. The hairs are found in the mons pubis region and in the labia majora. Clear? Labia majora. The lower part of the labia minora, or on the lower junction of labia minora, is called forecheat, and the part between forecheat and anus is called perineum. Clear? The part between forecheat and anus is called perineum. It is the external genital organ of the female, and it is a complex structure having a number of parts like mons pubis, clitoris, labia majora, labia minora, vestibule, and two openings are urethral opening and vaginal opening. Next, we will discuss about the glands associated with the reproductive system. There are two glands associated with this system. These are a Bartholin gland or vestibular gland, which is similar to Cooper's gland of male, and second is the mammary gland. The first is the Bartholin's gland. It is found on the two either side of the vaginal opening. Clear? It is found to either side of the vaginal opening, and it produces mucus and some lubricating substances which helps in copulation or intercourse, or smooth passage, which helps in smooth passage. It is equal to the Cooper's gland of male. Clear? It is equal to the Cooper gland of male. Second is the mammary gland or breast. Second is the mammary gland or breast. Clear? A pair of breast found in both the sex. A pair of breast found in both the sex, but it is a sex limited gene. Sex limited gene. A number of genes are found. These are sex linked gene, sex limited gene, sex influenced gene. Clear? The breast, development of breast is a sex limited gene. In both sex the breast found, but only in female sex it is well developed. It is well developed. It is a sex linked gene. A pair of breast found on the both the sexes, but in female it is well developed. The breast opens outside through a projection called the nipple. The nipple contains a number of pores. The nipple contains a number of pores. Clear? The part around the nipple is dotted or a pigmented area called areola. The areola contains some circular muscles. Areola contains some circular muscles. Inside the breast, a number of mammary glands present. The number of mammary glands also increases during pregnancy. The mammary glands, each gland having lobe. Inside the lobe, lobules are present, and inside the lobule, alveoli are present. Lobe, inside a number of lobes are present. Inside the lobe, lobules are present, and inside the lobule, alveoli are present. Clear? Lobe, lobule, and alveoli. The alveoli secretes the milk which is stored inside the alveoli. The mammals are classified into three categories: Prototheria, Metatheria, and Eutheria. Clear? Prototheria, Metatheria, and Eutheria. In Prototheria and Metatheria, the mammary gland is the modified sweat gland. It is modified sebaceous gland. In Prototheria and Metatheria, the mammary gland is the modified sebaceous gland, but in Eutheria, it is the modification of sweat gland. Sweat gland. The alveoli secretes milk which is stored inside the alveoli and passes through this lactiferous duct. These are the lactiferous duct which opens inside the alveoli. They collect the milk and united to form ampulla or lactiferous sinus. The swollen part is the ampulla or lactiferous sinus, which opens independently through the tip of the nipple. Through the tip of the nipple. Besides this lobe and duct, a number of adipose tissues are found. Besides this, a number of adipose tissues are found which determine the size of the breast. Clear? Which determine the size of the breast. The milk secretion is formed by prolactin hormone. Prolactin secretes the milk, but the oxytocin helps in the ejection of the milk. Prolactin helps in secretion of milk, synthesis of milk, but the oxytocin helps in the ejection of the milk. The first milk is called colostrum. The first milk of mother is called colostrum, which contains antibody IgA, which contains antibody immunoglobulin A, that gives passive immunity to the baby. That gives passive immunity to the baby. Okay. Last class I have told the removal of ovary is called oophorectomy. The cutting of oviduct is called tubectomy, or tidying of oviduct or tubal ligation. Similarly, the removal of uterus is called hysterectomy. Removal of uterus is called hysterectomy, and the removal of breast is called mastectomy. Study of breast is the mastology. Study of breast is the mastology, and the removal of breast is called mastectomy. Clear? And this is all about reproductive system of female. Next class we will discuss different disorders of female reproductive system. Clear? Thank you.